Mä oon ihan kohta tässä. BRB. Eikä tullut edes kiire. Tervetuloa reagoimaan kanssani Nintendo Directiin. Sponsorina meillä on Kong Strong. Sulkki, tai siis Xenoblade 2. Varmaan se Nipponinaava pääsee tähän. Pyrasta seuraava DLC-hahmo. Huhhuh. Tää täysillä on. Onko tää laatu täysillä? On. Ja se näkee sen kirjekuoren. Ja siinä se. Missä on? Pyra. Ei kun joutuks tää jätkä nyt sitten? Tää joutus mässiin. Ei apua. Arvasin. Pyra blazes into battle. Pitäisikö mun tulisi vielä chatti-ikkuna tänne? Jos jengi reagoi livenä. Chatti, ruutu, add. Vaikka tossa. Ja noin.
Mithra? Let me handle this.
Mythra. Mythra Awakens.
Mithra!
Cutting it close, huh? Hey, were these guys planning on leaving? Gee, I feel kind of bad now. Coming through! Lightning, Buster! Photone! Ray of Punishment! Reagoidaan! Foresight!
What? You can even use that?
Fire, right here!
So you two can swap between each other freely?
Serious firepower and blinding speed. Together, nothing can stand in our way!
Quite the spectacle, aren't they?
Wait, Gramps?
I've missed this, buddy. Mind if I watch a while?
Varmaan koskettaisi enemmän, jos olisi pelannut Xenoblade Chronicles 2, mutta...
And there's a
Oh well.
You're all mine. I'll lend you a hand.
Sacred arrow!
Strike!
Burning!
Sword! Nailed it!
Sure did! Witness our power! Shulk?
I never expected to see you two again. Well, now that you're in Smash, I won't go easy on you.
Ooh, fighting words. You forget. We're fighters too!
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate X Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Rated team by the ESRB.
Hello everyone. It's been a while. I'm Shinya Takahashi from Nintendo.
Ai saamari, mulla on Facebook taustalla päällä.
Last year, we delivered some news through a series
Käydään
of
nopeasti
Nintendo
baarin
Direct
puolella.
presentations. However,
Pannaan chatit
we haven't
pois
been able
täältä
to
päällä.
present a Nintendo Direct in this style for some time.
Ja palataan takaisin.
I'm happy to share this Nintendo Direct with you all today.
Onko se directly?
We appreciate your continued support. Okay, what you just saw was the reveal trailer for the newest fighter in the
Juu,
Super
kyllä
Smash
tää
Bros.
selvisi jo tää homma.
Pyra and Mythra. They originally appeared in the Xenoblade Chronicles series as Rex's 2-in-1 ally. Please look forward to seeing their moveset in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. This fighter releases in March, so we hope
Tää on
you'll
musta vähän
stay
isompi
tuned
näin.
just a bit
Boom!
longer. All right, let's continue with our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
Let's continue. Yes, me saadaan Fall Guys! Hauska peli ekat 2 tuntia. Sittenhän kyllästyy sitä aika lailla täysin. Mutta hei! Fall Guys Switchille ja varmaan kohta Xboxille ja muillekin.
Stumble toward greatness when Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout comes to the Nintendo Switch system summer 2021. You have 22 minutes before the solar system.
Oi, Outer Wilds, oikeesti aivan hemmetin upea peli, siis aivan Chefskis. Jos ette ole pelannut, pelatkaa tämä vörttipeli.
You have
Aivan
22
saamari
minutes.
upea peli.
After that, the sun will explode and the solar system will be annihilated.
Siis aitoa tutkimisen riemua, upea maailma, upeat hahmot, upea musiikki, kaikin puolin.
While retaining information you
Pelatkaa Outer Wilds.
By repeating these cycles, you'll gradually unravel the mysteries hidden in the universe. What messages will you discover? How can you prevent the sun from exploding? Why is the solar system trapped in an endless time loop? Find out when the critically acclaimed Outer Wilds launches on
Available
Nintendo Switch
this summer.
summer 2021.
Pelatkaa Outer Wilds.
Put your sleuthing skills to the test in 2 classic murder mystery games. Famicom Detective Club, The Missing Heir, and Famicom Detective Club, The Girl Who Stands Behind. 2 deep cuts from Nintendo history are coming to North America for the first time. Localized in English and modernized for the Nintendo Switch system. Suspense, drama,
Famicom
and
Detective
twists and turns
Club.
await at every corner.
Vuoden
You'll be on the edge
88
of your seat as you
seikkailupeli.
dive into these deep narratives set in Japan.
Game Boy Advancelle
In one
tehty.
game, you'll solve a complex murder case surrounding a wealthy family in a haunted village while dealing with amnesia. But that's not the only case to crack.
一人で教室にいると後ろから誰かの呼ぶ声がする
In the other game, you'll investigate a supernatural rumor after a mysterious death to free students from a sinister nightmare. Interrogate suspects and hunt for clues to piece together these chilling conundrums.
なぜこんなことになった
Can you figure out who the culprit is before it's too late?
助けてここから出して自分の目の前に血染めの少女が立っている
Aika bangerit musa. Hyvät basso.
Uncover the deadly truth in Famicom Detective Club The Missing Heir and Famicom Detective Club The Girl
Ei
Who Stands
kiinnosta.
Behind. Coming to Nintendo Switch May 14th.
En tuu koskaan pelaamaan.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. A new age of battles begins.
Risk. Mitäs pirun peli tää on? Onks tää ku Warriors-peli? Nobunaga Oda. Onks tää siis se alkuperäinen Musou-peli? Mikä se nyt on? Mikä Warrior onkaan? Samurai Warriors 5.
The latest entry in the Samurai Warriors franchise is coming to Nintendo Switch. Dive into the history of the Sengoku period as the series now shines the spotlight on Nobunaga Oda and Mitsuhide Akechi. Character designs and visuals have been revamped for this installment. Unleash high-octane moves in electrifying 1 versus 1,000 battles. In Samurai Warriors 5,
Samurai Warriors
slashing its way onto
4.
Nintendo Switch, Summer
Tuli
2021.
Pleikkari 4 ja Vitalle ja Pleikkari 3.
The vast world of Fadiel beckons. After 20 long years, Legend of Mana featuring remastered HD graphics is coming to Nintendo Switch. You'll set off on a journey to find the mystical mana tree seen in a dream. Before discovering the world map is empty. During your travels, you'll acquire special items called artifacts. Place them on the map to bring towns, dungeons, and other lands to life. It's up to you on when and where to place artifacts, as well as how to advance the story. Join forces with characters, each on their own personal quests. Square off against fearsome monsters. Or take a break from adventure and rest up at home. The music has been rearranged for this enhanced version, and you can alternate between the new arrangement and the original soundtrack. Other features have been added, including the ability to turn off enemy encounters, as well as the new minigame Ring Ring Land.
Rin Rin
Legend
Land.
of Mana will launch on Nintendo Switch June 24th.
Legend of Mana vuonna 99 Japanissa. Monster Hunter Rise, Monster Hunter Rise. Siinä on meillä Ratna Kadaki. Siinä on meillä Basariossi. Volviidoni. Oh, anteeksi. Pistin hiiren vahingossa tonne. Budroni.
Elder, I have important news.
So it's finally beginning.
Go assemble the villagers. 50 years
Go
ago,
assemble the
the
villagers.
village was attacked by the Rampage and Magnum Malo. And we suffered some devastating casualties.
How can we fight against that?
Our hunter is about to face the biggest challenge yet. No! We can't lose this gauge! Pull yourselves together!
You're not getting in!
Let's go, everyone!
Go rampage somewhere else!
You listen to me now!
Ei oo kyllä tähän mennessä tullut vielä mitään hirveitä bangereita. Mikään näistä ei mua hirveästi kiinnosta.
Here it comes! Watch out for the apex! Do not let it pass!
Apex Artsuros.
The rampage. How long do you think it's going to last? Inoa, we should start preparations right away.
We're here to offer assistance. We must stop the calamity!
Calamity Ganon. Viittaus. Oi mikä Monster Hunter Rise Deluxe Edition System. Aiku on nätti.
That was the latest trailer for Monster Hunter Rise from Capcom. How will our heroes fare against these ferocious monsters? Stay tuned for the latest installment in the Monster Hunter series, launching March 26th. Next, please take a look at this.
Mario Golf. Ai ai ai.
Once again. Tee off on the latest installment of the
Ois pitäis
Mario
kunnon
Golf
levutukset ja
series,
kaikki.
coming to Nintendo Switch.
Super
Start
Rush.
with the wind and terrain. Take your time to think things through. Then swing. Enjoy golfing with familiar Mushroom Kingdom characters on courses filled with lush, natural scenery. Use features on the greens, like a shot gauge, to see how your shot will curve
Itse asiassa
through
Wii Sportsin
slopes,
golfi oli yllättävän hyvä
and a
peli.
scan that lets you examine a
Kuten
course's
tääkin
terrain.
saattaa olla.
These features can help you ace your shots. In addition to button controls, you can also use motion controls by holding a Joy-Con controller like a golf club. Gently swing the controller to have your character swing in the game, letting you easily enjoy the sensation of golfing.
The sensation of golfing.
On top of all that, there are several modes with new elements that truly bring the heat to Mario Golf, including this one, Speed Golf. Here, it's always your turn. Everyone tees off at the same time, then you'll race through the course to reach your ball. Give it another whack to get it closer to the hole, then keep going. Outpace your opponents to come out on top. Your golfing skills aren't the only things at play. Make use of dashes and special shots to beat the competition. Oh, did we mention story mode? As a
Ooh.
me character, you'll start out as a rookie and develop your golfing skills while interacting with various Mushroom Kingdom characters. Level up with experience points earned during matches. Then, allocate points to different stats, allowing you to develop your character
Vaikuttaa
however
kyllä
you'd
aika
like. You can
jeesiltä.
also use your me in versus play. Put your golfing skills to the test when Mario Golf Super
Kesäkuu
Rush
25.
swings onto Nintendo Switch June 25th. Pre-orders
Kiinnostunut.
begin on
Pre-orders
Nintendo eShop
begin
after this presentation.
after this presentation.
The latest game in the Mario Golf series adds new gameplay for multiplayer modes,
Vai
as
näkyisikö
well as
kehittäjä
familiar
muuten
golf
äsken siinä?
gameplay with easy-to-learn controls.
En
Please
oo
look
varma.
forward to this game on Nintendo Switch. Let's move on to more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Check out these games coming to Nintendo Switch. Return to the unforgiving world
Kato,
of
Tales
Pandora
from the
in Tales from
Borderlands.
Borderlands. Play as the Hyperion lackey Reese and the quick-witted con artist Fiona as
Jos
you
kun
set out
nakkaittiin
to
tonne
recover a
puolelle.
mountain of cash. Set between Borderlands 2 and 3, this game includes all 5 episodes, filled with classic Borderlands humor. Gangsters, bandit lords, and vault hunters are just a handful of the obstacles you'll encounter in this choice-driven narrative adventure. Embark on a wild ride when Tales from the Borderlands launches on Nintendo Switch, March 24th.
Tää oli ihan hauska. Borderlandsia pelaamatta. Niin.
32 of Capcom's most beloved arcade classics are coming to Nintendo Switch. Rewind gameplay, adjust game speed or difficulty, and select from a variety of display options to relive that sweet arcade goodness. Get 1943 The Battle of Midway for free, then purchase game packs or the standalone Ghosts and Goblins add-on to build your collection. Local co-op play is also available. Scratch that nostalgic itch when Capcom Arcade Stadium launches later today. Brains. As a zombie, you just can't get enough of them. In this action game from Aspyr, you'll build your zombie horde and take revenge on the city by turning humans into your undead allies. Replenish your bodily arsenal of sputum head, gut grenades, and more during your grisly mission. This city ain't no match for a dead man. Stubbs the Zombie in Rebel Without a Pulse eats its way onto Nintendo Switch March 16th.
No, nyt näyttää kyllä upealta.
Nintendo eShop. It's Travis Touchdown versus Assassins.
No More Heroes 3.
Aliens have invaded Earth. Hold up, is this even the right game? Anyway, after annihilating an entire city, the aliens have taken over and now host an intergalactic superhero ranking tournament to decide Earth's fate.
Here we go.
As the crass, beam katana-wielding assassin Travis Touchdown, you'll need to fight your way to the top to save the world.
What's wrong?
Hey, not so fast! To enter each boss fight, you'll have to do some odd jobs around town and earn enough to pay off the entry fee. You'll then face off against a slew of unusual opponents. Most of them aliens with some crazy tricks up their sleeves. Study their tactics carefully to gain the upper hand in combat. With a new and improved death glove, you'll have access to a variety of deadly skills that can be customized and upgraded before each match.
Viholliset kyllä näyttää vähän
Fate of the world is
tylsiltä.
at stake. So get ready to kick some, whatever aliens have that you can kick. Anyway, it'll all make sense when No More Heroes 3 lands on Earth. Or, you know, Nintendo Switch, August 27th.
Elokuu. On kyllä itse asiassa vuoden toinen puolisko siinä
Exterminate demons
kohtaa.
in heaven.
As above, so below. Why do they need assassins in heaven? To do someone's dirty work.
First person miekka
Kill or be killed.
mättöpeli.
You won't last long if you can't rely on yourself. God's judgment has nothing to do with it.
Uncover Heaven's mysteries in neon white, coming to Nintendo Switch, winter 2021. The DC superhero girls are here to save the day.
Hi everyone, my name's Barbara Gordon, aka Batgirl. I'm always inventing new gadgets to fight crime, like my batarangs and Bathook. This is Supergirl. She's super strong and has heat vision, plus super breath. And let's not forget Wonder Woman, an Amazonian warrior who wields the lasso of truth. Along with our friends Green Lantern, Bumblebee, and Zatanna, we fight evil supervillains to keep our city safe. But we're not just about the super life. We also have our school lives, and trust me, there's never a dull moment at Metropolis High School. Sometimes it'd be nice to get out of class and do some shopping downtown with my besties. Ooh, and maybe take some photos to share on Superstar Post while we're at it. Hey, I got a comment already. Nice. Ooh, and I definitely want to hit up Sweet Justice later.
Joo.
Uh-oh, something really bad is threatening the city. No one could have seen it coming, but when justice calls, you can count on us to answer no matter what. We've just got to make sure no one figures out our secret identities.
DC Superhero Girls Teen Power.
DC Superhero Girls.
Nintendo Switch, June 4th.
Ei kiinnosta.
Ready the juice cannons and prepare for battle.
Tää on tää Garden Warfare. Plants vs Zombies. Battle for Laborville Complete Edition. Se eka ei ollut kovin hyvä, se kakkonen oli vissi ihan ok, mä en koskaan siihen oikein perehtyä. Everybody get up!
Who will join you in your adventure?
Ei, onks tässä komediaspeli?
Band together on a quest to face
Niin,
evil
Topia.
and save
Tää oli tosiaan se Nintendo
Utopia's
Comedy
coming to
SM-peli.
Nintendo Switch. Cast me characters in various roles across the kingdom. Turn your favorite people into your allies, or even make someone the nefarious Dark Lord. Makeup has been added as a new feature in this game. Glam up your Miis and get them ready for adventure. There's also a new wig feature, letting you go wild with your Mii creations and make them even more fabulous.
Aika reteitä lettejä.
In the world of Miitopia, relationships are key. So consider spending some quality time with allies to strengthen bonds. This can give you an advantage during battle. If your relationship's sour, though, things might take a turn for the worse.
Oh no, oh no.
Whoa! You can
Kato,
have a horse as
Epona.
an ally? That sounds pretty darn good. Care for it, and it'll lend a hand, or poof, in battle. Venture with friends and familiar faces in the lighthearted romp Miitopia, coming to Nintendo Switch May 21st. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Ok.
Super Mario themed items are
No
coming
niin.
to your island.
Kiinnostaa.
Super Mario Bros. 35th anniversary themed items are coming to the Animal Crossing New Horizons game. Familiar items like the Super Mushroom and the Question Block can be ordered in-game as furniture items.
Kotikoita.
So place
No
them
miksei tos voi
however and wherever
hyppiä.
you'd like. You can also place 2 warp pipes.
Warp pipes.
Then use them to travel between locations on your island. Hey, why not try recreating the Mushroom Kingdom?
Okei, toi putki on pirun siisti.
A free update for the game launches February 25th.
Ja sehän julkaistaan jo
After downloading,
viikon päästä.
Super Mario Bros. Items will be available via Nook Shopping starting March 1st. Keep an eye on the official Animal Crossing Twitter account for the latest information. We hope you continue enjoying life on your island.
Kyllä nautin.
How was that? These collaboration items will be released as part of the Super Mario Bros. 35th anniversary events. Please wait a bit longer for their release. Speaking of which, last week, we had the global launch for the Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury game. We hope you enjoyed that Mario adventure as well. Next, we have another game to show you.
Gremblemi. Octopatti Traveller.
Swords! Never. Frost will answer for its crimes today.
Are these the wages of loyalty?
Okei, se oli
Raised earth
ylhäältä
and burnt
kuvattu.
corpses.
You and no other must decide how we proceed.
Benedict Pascal.
You are a leader and must be the beacon others look to when the night is darkest.
Together with these fields, today you burn.
I promise to do all in my power to see us through this
Tactical
safe,
RPG.
every last one of us.
Project Final Strategy. Ok.
Far away lies the continent of Norzilia, comprised of 3 nations and limited deposits of salt and iron. The constant feuds among the nations over these precious resources eventually ignited into a great conflict known as the Salt Iron War. Though the hostilities ceased with an uneasy truce, decades later the flames of war threatened to engulf the realm once again.
You are all that remains.
Caught in a tangled, fiery web of plots and conspiracies, a brave group from Glenbrook fights to save their kingdom from the powers that would orchestrate their downfall.
Our benefit, you say?
In this new tactical RPG, battles take place on terrain with different
Tactical
elevations.
RPG.
A character's attack range is determined by their location and their equipped weapon. The range can be extended by attacking from higher ground with long-range weapons, such as bows and arrows. Thus, your forces can use the terrain and other elements to gain the upper hand. An enemy outflanked is susceptible not only to your initial attack, but also a powerful blow from the ally positioned behind the enemy.
What have we here?
Charge into an enemy to send them flying into position for a follow-up attack.
Varovasti.
Link attacks together by first casting ice
Hyvä.
magic on the flames to create water terrain. Then electrify the area with lightning magic. It is of the utmost importance to survey the battlefield before taking action. Throughout the story, you will be faced with making important decisions in a variety of situations. Utility, morality, liberty. Collectively, your decisions will establish your conviction, affecting how the story unfolds and who will join your cause.
Once more, I would ask you plainly. Do we or don't we relinquish Prince Roland to Estrost?
Critical decisions that may determine the fates of nations are settled by vote on the scales of conviction. Use information you've gathered to sway allies toward your favored cause. The story will significantly change based on how the votes are cast.
So they refuse to relinquish him to us.
Lies! His hand was forced.
As more and more critical decisions are made, your journey may take you down paths divergent from those of other players.
You will see what true might is.
Toivottavasti noi poikkeaa huomattavasti toistaan noin.
Project Triangle Strategy, a brand new tactical RPG from Square
Okei,
Enix,
Octopath
will
Traveler
launch
oli
in
huomattavasti parempi.
2022. Please be on the lookout for more information in
Nintendo, sä sanoit, että sä keskityt tämän vuoden ekan puoliskon peleihin. Demo kyllä kiinnostaa.
Download on Nintendo eShop, and in the future we'll conduct a survey to gather player feedback. We look forward to hearing your responses on the demo.
Please look forward to future updates on this brand new tactical RPG from Square Enix. Okay, let's see a few more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Calling all hunters. Do you have what it takes?
Star Wars! Jotain Star Wars free-to-play netti-räime-peliä vai? Eipä nyt hirveän kiinnostavalta vaikuta, mutta... Star Wars Hunters! Kiitos Zynga.
Star Wars Hunters is a competitive, free-to-play online game set between episodes 6 and 7. Flash
Arvasin.
in this third-person shooter
Arvasin.
Nintendo Switch in 2021.
All right, let's do this.
All right, Sal.
No niin, Warcraftia.
Do I look at you or the camera?
Ei apua, mikä tää on?
Take one.
Knockout City.
We all play for different reasons.
Korgan love battle. Korgan use many weapons. Triple-bladed war axe, spear
Ei se
of
olekaan Warcraft.
misery, Hades soul-devouring crossbow.
A princess is supposed to lead her people, not be stuck up in some tower waiting for a hero.
In my line of work, bullets are constantly whizzing past you.
Flaming longsword, blade of doom.
Just once I'd like to catch one of them bullets. You know, with my hands.
With this crown, I'm gonna lead my team to victory and kick some serious ass!
Look, it's simple.
Kylläpäs nyt pyllyjä potkitaan tässä
Knockout
Directissa.
City, I'm like a kung fu master. I can catch bullets. Woo! Come get some. Ha-ha, got you.
Hey, Lieutenant, pass to me!
Roger that, princess. Here.
Let's find out what sound your face makes!
Be the ball. Catch me.
Roger that. Heads up, your highness.
Eat this!
Be the ball.
Lost it! Can't believe we're losing to a bunch of dairy farmers! Okay, team. They may have won the battle, but not the war.
Hey, can we redesign our characters? You're not a team if you're not wearing a uniform.
Max, this is a war zone, not a bloody fashion show!
Pass to me.
What? Interview's over? Oh, come on, man, one more game.
Joo.
The fight for survival starts now.
Hang on tight, cause you're all going to play a little game of fate for me!
From the creators of the Danganronpa and Zero Escape series.
No melkein vähän Danganronpan kuulon näköinen meininki.
Disoriented and trapped in an underwater theme park, the 12 of you, known as the Go-Getters Club, must now survive this game of fate at all costs.
I don't want to die yet! Sorry to scare you all, but the game is canceled!
Moikka, moi, kissa. Onks tää Fortnite? Oispa ollut Fortnite, mutta ei ollut. Ei muuten näy toi chattilut, mitäs ihmettä?
Set off on a
Ei kun näkyy, on se
captivating
tossa.
journey across the country that blends side-scrolling action with suspenseful narrative.
The one behind the whole game of fate!
As you make your way back home to Tokyo, you'll alternate between working solo and teaming up with the group to overcome challenges and monsters that stand in your way. What awaits you all at the end of your journey? The battle for survival begins in World's End Club.
Tosiaan moikka Henkseli, 1, 2, 3 ja Verbala VRlle. World's End Club tulee 28.5.
Wield the powers of Olympus.
Hades!
Physical release of Hades.
Hyvä peli, mut en mä kyllä halua sitä enää fyysisenä, mulla on se jo digitaalisena. Upea peli, mut suosittelen tätäkin. Kiva pelata, tosi kiva juoni.
The first is a PC download code for the Hades original soundtrack. It's packed with 2.5 hours of blood-pumping music composed by Darren Korb, known for his work on
Spotifyssa saatavilla.
The second is a 32-page full-color character compendium featuring portraits of the game's vibrant cast of gods, ghosts, and monsters, all by Supergiant's art director Gen Z. And let's not forget the game itself, offering dozens of hours of exhilarating action paired with a compelling story.
Maksoin itse tästä 15 € ja on pelannut tätä joku 80 tuntia yhteensä.
On March 19th.
March 19th.
3 deadly action games, 1 masterful collection. Ninja Gaiden
Hey, Ninja Gaidenit!
Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2 and Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge are coming to Nintendo Switch as the action-packed Ninja Gaiden Master Collection.
Hyviä pelejä, vähän niinku Dark Soulsin ensiasteita, mutta ne oli jo Xboxilla 4K:na pelattavissa, niin en tiedä, onko tää nyt Switchillä ehkä ihan samanarvoinen.
along with ruthless ninjutsu to swiftly take down enemies. Quickly gauge your opponent's movements while unleashing fast and frenzied combos. And team up with other super ninjas in your quest to fulfill your destiny. All previous downloadable content, including costumes and game modes, are included. Revel in the intensity of Ninja Gaiden in one dynamic collection. Ninja Gaiden Master Collection slices its way onto Nintendo Switch Summer 2021. More battles are coming to Hyrule
Otan
Warriors
Nelsua Age of Calamity. Expansion Pass, arvashan sen. Siellä on jotain rosteria ja muuta kaikkea herkkuu saatavilla.
There's even more coming to Nintendo Switch. Bravely Default 2 is almost here.
Tää kyllä kiinnostaa.
Light will soon embark on a journey to
Jos arvostellaan hyvin, niin ostan varmasti.
Use the job system to develop your characters and master the brave and default commands to emerge victorious in turn-based battles.
I live to fight.
Veterans and newcomers to the series can enjoy this brand new story on February 26th.
Tämä on kissankarvoin
A new
silmässä.
trailer for Bravely Default 2 will be revealed following this presentation. The game can be pre-ordered on Nintendo eShop. An updated demo is also available. The latest installment in the legendary Ghosts and Goblins series comes to life. As the brave knight Arthur, you'll unleash
kissa, tulehan taas
weapons,
näkyviin.
spells, and skills
Sinua
to
kaivattiinkin
battle
jo.
monsters across challenging stages within the demon realm. Local co-op play is also available for the first time. Help Arthur in his quest with one of
Mikäs peli
three
sua
supporting
kiinnostaa tähän mennessä
characters.
eniten?
Barry for defense, Carry for transportation,
Ei
or
oikein
Archie for
mikään.
bridges. Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection launches February
Entäisi?
25th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. 8 protagonists, 8 captivating journeys. Saga Frontier has been remastered for Nintendo Switch. Travel through a stunning sci-fi world.
40 minuuttia mennyt jo. Onnes kohta tulee Breath of the Wild 2021. Moi Kisu Söpö. Kiitos. Kiitos, toivoo Kisu.
And a new scenario for the protagonist.
Ui!
Saga Frontier
Tsekatkaa miten Söpö tassut.
adventure not to be missed.
Look at
The game
those.
launches April 15th.
Look at those cuties.
Apex Legends is storming onto the Nintendo Switch system. This free-to-play battle royale features a growing roster of powerful contenders
Anteeksi,
named
Kiisu, ei
Legends,
Kisu.
strategic combat, cross-platform play, and more.
Kattokaa se Apex Legends.
Players on Nintendo Switch can get an all-new legendary Pathfinder skin and 30 free levels for the Season 8 Mayhem Battle Pass. Plus, for the first 2 weeks after launch, earn double XP when you play on Nintendo Switch. Fight for fortune, fame, and glory when Apex Legends enters the fray March 9th.
Mäkin haluan Kisun ja Fretin.
There's
Kannattaa
still
hommata.
a little bit more to show you in today's Nintendo Direct.
Apexin ykkösseasonia pelasin, mutta sit mä kyllästyin siihen vähän.
Please take a look at this.
Breath of the Wild.
I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series. I'm sure a lot of you saw me and thought there might be news about the sequel to the Legend of Zelda
Kyllä.
Breath of the Wild game.
Näin pääs käymään.
Unfortunately, we don't have anything to share right now. We apologize. Development is proceeding smoothly, and we should be able to bring you some new information this year.
Later this
Now,
year.
I'll have to ask you to wait just a bit longer. While you're all waiting, however, this Legend of Zelda game will be coming to Nintendo
No
Switch.
niin, Wind Waker.
Please take a look.
Sehän on Wind Wakeri. Kohta lähtee soimaan. Ei, Sword! Hyvät musat tässä kyllä on tässä pelissä. Vaikka muuten tää on vähän ehkä... Millainen on? Näyttäisi olevan 60 fps, mikä on kiva juttu. Olikohan tää? Tää oli varmaan 30 fps alun perin. Wiillä.
What you've just seen is The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD. This game originally released in 2011 on the Wii console, and now it's coming to Nintendo Switch. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword featured a control scheme in which players would use the Wii Remote Plus controller as a sword and the Nunchuck controller as a shield. With the increased processing power of the Nintendo Switch system, the controls here are smoother and even more intuitive. And we've recreated the controls for the sword and the shield here by having the player hold two Joy-Con controllers. The Joy-Con controller in your right hand is the sword. Swing it to have Link swing his sword in the game.
Linkki on oikeesti
The
vasenkätinen.
controller in your left hand is the shield. By lifting the controller, you can raise the shield to block enemy attacks. You can perform other actions like using both controllers to wield a bow and arrow. These physical movements add a sense of tension to combat. But we've also made it possible to play the game with button controls to ensure it can be played in handheld mode or on the Nintendo Switch Lite system. After mulling over how to assign different gameplay elements to different buttons, we decided to apply the sword motions to tilting the right control stick.
Näin mä ajattelin, että se on vähän pakko tehdä.
Tilt the stick down when you want to swing the sword downward. To swing to the right, to the left, or diagonally, just tilt the stick in the respective direction.
Voiko varmaan helpottaa myös sitä peliä aika huomattavasti.
Here's something else we've been working on. Specially designed Joy-Con controllers.
Nice.
The right Joy-Con controller is themed after the Master Sword, while the
Nätin
left
väriset
features a
kyllä.
Hylian shield motif. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, as the game depicting the earliest story in the Legend of Zelda timeline, details the events around the creation of the Master Sword itself. We hope that people who played the original game on Wii, and those playing it for the first time, will enjoy discovering the origins of The Legend of Zelda. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD launches July 16th. Following this Nintendo Direct, you'll be able to pre-order the game on Nintendo
Olen tosiaan
eShop.
pelannut se jo Wiillä läpi
Specially
aikoinaan.
designed Joy-Con controllers will launch on the game's release date at your local retailers. Many of you may already know this, but The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword was the last original console game prior to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game, and it was still following the established conventions of The Legend of Zelda. However, it gave a glimpse into many features and innovations that would eventually be adopted in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Using the sail cloth
Älä
to
nyt
ascend in the air,
viiti.
a stamina gauge that depleted as you scaled walls with vines or ran. Even the concept of collecting items to upgrade gear. I hope those of you
Joo, kyllä. Oli oikein Breath of the Wildin esiaste, kyllä.
Please look forward to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
Please look forward.
Well, what did you think?
Noniin, me löydään yksi pommi.
Zelda Skyward Sword.
Yhteen pommiin aikaa. Onko se nyt Metroid Prime vai?
Includes intuitive motion controls and button controls by tilting the right control stick.
Oi, tää on muuten paras bossi.
Okay, the next game will be our last announcement for today. Please take a look at this.
Hei Splatoon! Ei juman kautta! Splatoon 3, please, tai joku kunnon spin-offi. Okei, tää on aivan helvetin hype. Ai. Onko jotain DLCtä vai? Kyllä tää on varmaan kokonaan uusi peli kyllä. saa. Okei, tää on kaupunki. Ja kun värit palaa kaupunkiin, niin musiikki palaa. Yes! Please, tänä vuonna, please, 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 please. Ai ai. Ai saamari. Back into the ink. Ei ensi vuonna, no! Come on!
What you've just seen is the latest installment in the Splatoon series, Splatoon 3. This game is scheduled to launch in 2022, so it'll be a while. We hope you'll stay tuned for more information at a later time.
Okei, mutta silti aivan helvetin hype.
We showed you a sampling of games coming to Nintendo Switch. A variety of games are in development. And we look forward to sharing more news with you in the future. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Koko tuonne päin. Ah! Jotain pelikoista rikkivasti. Transform. Flip. Horizontal. Onko tää fiksummin? Toimii, yes. Semmoinen direkti. Tärkeimmät nostot tästä nyt välittömästi. Niin toi Outer Wilds, jos et ole pelannut, kannattaa pelata. Hades, no se nyt on jo digitaalisena saatavana, se on ihan ostamisen ja pelaamisen arvoinen. Splatoon 3 kiinnostaa virusti, ja Splatoon 3 on nyt 2022, niin olisiko mahdollista, että ehkä vielä olisi isoa pommia tiedossa sinne vuoden loppuun, ehkä Breath of the Wild 2, Mario Kart 9, paitsi onko se sama tiimi, kun tekee Mario Kartin Splatoonit? Ei se kyllä ole. Siis sama on tehnyt Armsin ja Mario Kartin, ja se teki Armsin. Ja se tiimi on vissiin aika lähellä saada jotain valmiiksi. Mut joo. Aika laimea direkti kaiken kaikkiaan. Lähinnä just Splatoon ja Outer Wilds, mitkä tuossa iski, ja se Mario Golf nyt vähän kiinnostaa. Se nyt tiedät, että Bravely Default 2 on kohta tulossa jne. Mutta kiva, että pitkästä aikaa Nintendo teki Directin. Mutta eiköhän tää nyt riittänyt tätä reagointia. Mä lähden fiilistelemään sitä, että miten Splatoonia pääsee ensi vuonna pelaamaan taas. Kerran kissaystävänä. Kiitos katsojille. Palataan asiaan taas, kun jotain pelattavaa tai reagoitavaa. Kiitos. Hei hei.